Throughout human history, there's a recurring anxiety in almost every spiritual tradition, the sinking feeling that the divine is simply out of reach. We speak into the void, and the void stays quiet. But in South Asian music, there is a highly popular response to that exact anxiety. It's a bhajan, or devotional song, called Achyutam Keshawam Krishna Damodaram. You'll hear it sung by groups sitting on temple floors, playing traditional instruments during major Hindu festivals like Ram Navami. It's easy to get swept up in the soothing melody, but listening closely reveals something sharper at work. This song operates as a structured, rigorous philosophical argument. The lyrics take aim directly at spiritual cynicism. Step by step, they dismantle the assumption that the creator of the universe is ignoring us. Instead of a distant king sitting on an isolated throne, the song presents the ultimate reality as an intensely personal, accessible companion. The song centers on the phrase, "Kaun kehta hai," who says. From this core, the lyrics branch into 4 challenges to the idea that God is distant. First, who says God doesn't come? You just don't call him like Mira. Mira was a famous mystic poet known for her fierce, uncompromising devotion. The argument here sets a clear condition. The divine is always willing to show up, but that arrival requires a pure, unapologetic longing from the person calling. The next challenge focuses on acceptance. Who says God doesn't eat? You don't feed him like Shabari. In Hindu epic tradition, Shabari was an elderly woman who offered the deity Rama wild berries. To ensure they were sweet, she tasted each one first, offering him half-eaten fruit. Rama accepted them joyfully, proving that the purity and love behind an offering matter far more than its material perfection. Through Mira and Shabari, the lyrics shift the burden of connection onto the devotee. Divine engagement depends on the quality of the human approach. The song then moves into a specific form of devotion known as Vatsalya Bhava. This is a theological concept where the devotee approaches God not with fear or awe, but with maternal affection. You see this cultural embodiment of God as a relatable child everywhere, like these cutouts suspended above festival crowds. The lyrics capture this by asking, who says God doesn't sleep? You don't put him to sleep like Mother Yashoda. Think about the paradox in that image. The supreme architect of the cosmos allows himself to become a vulnerable infant, entirely dependent on a mother's care. Finally, the song tackles the joy of existence. Who says God doesn't dance? You don't make him dance like the gopis. This final proof breaks devotion out of the confines of solemn, quiet temples. It suggests that interacting with the divine should involve ecstatic, joyful surrender, just like the cowherd girls of Vrindavan dancing with Krishna. The examples of Yashoda and the gopis prioritize raw, emotional connection. This suggests a divine preference for intimate human experience over the cold formality of ritual. The vocabulary shows a sharp contrast. On one side sit massive cosmic titles, Achyuta and Narayana. On the other are simple human actions, eating, sleeping, dancing. The tension collapses here. The infinite universe willingly becomes beautifully, awkwardly finite, just to experience human love. The song wraps up with clear instructions for daily life. Nam japte cello, kam karte cello. Keep chanting the name and keep doing your work. You don't have to retreat to a mountain cave. A person carrying a heavy basket down a busy street to earn a living can maintain a connection to the divine while fulfilling their everyday mundane duties. The final lines offer a quiet guarantee. If you keep this intent as you move through your day, a personal realization of the divine will eventually happen. Achyutam Keshavam is a practical manual for devotion. It proves the vast, silent universe is never further away than the sincerity of a human heart.